Hello guys, yes, I am back. I'm back. So, a lot has happened since I was gone, guys. I do my readings completely different. I'm going to be doing them way different than you guys have ever seen them before on YouTube. Something that I've been learning this whole time, so don't think I was slacking. I wasn't slacking. I was learning because I want this to be successful. So, could be anything to do with your sign. And the sign that I'm going to be also talking about, okay? So it could be a partnership. It could be a business partnership. It could be a friendship. It could be a past relationship. Whatever it is, you could be single, okay? Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's just going to be you and the energy of the other card. Now, there's lessons to be learned and things you're going to learn from them if you have not already, and that's what we're going to cover, okay? So this isn't going to be so much for singles. We'll do singles after I do the relationship. This is going to be more relationship-wise, okay? So right now, we're at Leo. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors. I truly appreciate. I'm truly grateful. Let's see the other sign. Dun, 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 dun. It's completely different, guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys like this. It's way more effective. It's way more, I'm all about wellness. I'm all about growing, learning. You know, like we don't go through the things. We don't go through the trials and the tribulations for no reason, guys. There's a reason why. Every relationship we learn something from. Every single relationship, whether it's a love relationship or a work relationship or a family relationship, it doesn't matter. We learn something from each relationship, either about ourselves or about other people. So that's what I wanted to go expand the tarot, because that's what this is all about, right? Learning, growing. So there's something that was either needs to be learned in the relationship, or you're going to learn, or they're going to learn from you. Okay, so you guys will get it as I go on. Don't forget to cross watch, guys. Okay, because there's going to be a lot. This is only going to be Leo and whatever. If Spirit ever gives us the other person, guys. Come on, Spirit. What's Leo? Leo. Nothing yet. Yeah, make sure you cross watch, because this is going to be, Leo's going to have every single other zodiac sign too as well, okay? We're going to go through everyone. So Leo's going to go through, and then if you're single, this is going to represent the single aspect, okay? But we're going to be actually doing, there they are too. There's Gemini, there's Cancer. We're going to be doing the singles after I do the relationship ones, okay? So Leo is going to go through every single zodiac sign, and you guys will see why, okay? So Leos, if you guys are going out with a Taurus, make sure you watch the Leo and the Hierophant. There we go, finally. So it's going to be Leo and Pisces, okay? And then every single video that I do is going to be about the two, how they interact with each other, the energies that they share, what they're supposed to learn from each other, and I forgot what else. Oh, any future things are going to happen, okay? So here we go, guys. Leo, Pisces. This is our first two. Okay, so this is how we're going to do it, guys. First, I'm going to tell you about the Leos, okay, for my Pisces. So, and then also for the Leos, I mean, sometimes we don't know specifically what our sign is about. So I'm just going to let you just tell the generalization of each sign, just because it'll help you guys. It helps me, like when I'm dealing with a Leo, I would want to know like their characteristics, especially if it's my boss or something like that. So it doesn't always have to be a relationship, guys. Okay. So please do not think this has to do this has to do with any partnership, any union. Okay. So, Strength card. I'm sure you guys know this card. I'll go over this a little while I'm dealing. I'll go over a little bit what each one is. So this is Leo first. We're going to go over Leo. The first three out is going to be how they feel about Pisces. And then the next 3 hours is going to be Pisces for Leo. And then at the end, we'll do the ultimate overall card. Okay? All right, we'll get it as we go, guys. So the Strength card, this person embodying the Strength card has a noble bearing and loves being in the spotlight. My Leos love to be in the spotlight. Heads turn when the dynamic presence walks into the room. Nice. The Strength personality, regardless of a gender, is passionate and proud. In love, they are warm-hearted and they demonstrate affection. Strength people spend a great amount of time trying to harness their Irreplaceable inner fire. Their little spark. Ooh, look at we got. Well, they wanted us to do 4. We're going to do 4. So this is the 8 of Cups in reverse. The 6 of... Yikes, guys. Are you guys going through a breakup? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. E. All right. We'll go through each one, okay? But let me go back to that. I just wanted you guys to see what came out. I got to do what Spirit wants. I know I said 3, but Spirit's call the shots, not me. Okay, so strength people. Let me finish the strength person. We'll go on to the moon. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. So strength people spend a great amount of time trying to harness the irrepressible inner fire. Activities that help tame their energy, like working out or perfecting a talent, can be extremely beneficial to them. However, strength people insist on self-correcting, right? So critical feedback from others may provoke the lion's roar. In love, strength people look for a warm-hearted person who is loyal and can match their charismatic energy. They prefer to venture out into the world and do things rather than endlessly sit with their partner at home. So they're very active, right? So at their best, strength people are robust, they're warm, they're charismatic, and they're strong. At their worst, Leos are vain. I was told I was vain too. I love that word. Okay, so they're at their worst, they could be vain, combative, and needy for validation. Okay, so don't take offense to it. Guys, I want you to please read in my description box what I'm doing here. This is going to actually make us face things that sometimes we don't want to face. If you're not ready for this, please don't, I will always be here when you are ready. If you're not ready to face things right now, the readings are not for you. Okay, this is about self-growth. This is going to be a lot of truths. This is going to be about things that we don't want to hear. Okay, so please read the description box about how my readings are, because they're not like anybody else's. And these cards will spit out some truths to us that maybe we weren't ready to hear. So if you're not ready for this yet, that's perfectly fine. Stop right now. Don't watch. Come back when you're ready, and I'll still be here, okay? No, this is not in any way, shape, or form, here to point fingers at anybody or blame anybody, because let me tell you something right now. If you're in a sticky situation, guys, look in the mirror, okay? All I'm going to say, but please read the description box, all right? So my Leos got 8 of Cups in reverse, the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, the 9 of Cups in reverse, and the 3 of Cups. Okay, so we will go through these. Let's first get the moon out. Well, I'm going to the same thing we just did with Leo. We're going to describe the moon while we are throwing the cards. So my moon people, they are Pisces. Pisces. I like Pisces. One of my best friends, he's Pisces, and my sister's a Pisces, and my son is a Pisces. So I know exactly how emotional these people could be. I'm not saying you guys are emotional. You guys are beautiful. Okay, so the moon personalities, they are magnetic, romantic, and alluring. For a relationship with the moon person to work, the magical glow of an enchanted evening must survive the glaring light of day, which means that whatever, romance and passion and everything that is happening at nighttime better keep on happening during the day for the moon people, okay? So for moon people, mysterious unconscious feelings constantly pull at them. Although moon people feel deeply, they often struggle to articulate their emotions. In love, moon people desire a fairy tale and struggle with facing realities that are too harsh. Relationship with moon people can be of unsurpassed romance, but will also cycle through a roller coaster of emotional highs and lows. Moon personalities, they feel every emotion to their limit. Many moon people find it extremely difficult to dissolve attachments. So when there's attachment, so even when they're proven destructive, they can become obsessed with their exes and may need extra support when trying to let go. At their best, moon people are sensitive, they're compassionate, beautiful, magnetic, alluring, and magical. At their worst, they are delusional and moody, and they fall into cycles of victimization. Now, I said, guys, this isn't no walk in the park. We are all adults here. This is going to point out some hard truths. I'm not here to bash anybody or put anybody down. This is the card speaking to you, not me. So, wow, look at what you guys got. Leo. Wow, and they gave 4. Okay, so maybe it's 4, not 3. So I'm not here in any way, shape, or form to bash you or make you feel bad about yourself. Like I said, if you are not ready to look at yourself and what's going on, please stop this video and come back when you're ready. Okay, this is about self-improvement, growth. This is about getting your relationship together, looking at things in different perspectives. This is going to be some harsh truths, okay? Because, you know, tarot, they're not going to take it easy on us. They're not. We're here to learn and grow, and they're going to make sure that that's exactly what we do. Okay, so let's get into this. I just want to let you guys know when there's a card. Let's move all these down so you guys can see better. When there's a card that is upside down in reverse, okay, that means that you need to learn something from them, okay? So right here, this is the Eight of Cups. So the Leo got the Eight of Cups for the Moon card, right? So this is what they're going to be learning from them. Now, I'm not saying that that Pisces is going to say, here, this is what you need to learn. That's not how it works. When you guys go through, what you guys go through in your relationship, whether it is a personal relationship or a family relationship or a work relationship, whatever it is, this person is going to teach you this, like subconsciously or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like this is something that you're going to learn overall. It's not like they're just going to throw a book at you and say, here, you need to learn this. That's not what I mean. They're not going to teach you. And what I mean by that is whatever you guys go through within the relationship is what you are going to learn from it. Okay? Better, right? All right, Eight of Cups, guys. Eights are seeking solutions in the tree of life. I'm sure you guys know that. So the Eight of Cups. Cups represents feelings, emotions, relationships. They are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Although that really has nothing to do with it because this is only Leo and Pisces. So now, don't forget, guys, that energies are fluid. So this could be reversed, you know, however you want to look at it. But I'm going to tell you guys something right now. 9 times out of 10, you're like, oh, you like right here, Leo, and you're like, oh, this is Pisces, this isn't me. 9 times out of 10, you mirror them. Okay, I just want to let you guys know that. So keep that in mind, guys, because it's always easier to see other people's faults and point the finger at other people. But I'm going to tell you guys something right now. If you guys are in a relationship with them or anything else, and this card is right here and it's reversed, it's because they are mirroring you. And it's because you're failing to see that within yourself. Okay, so Eight of Cups in reverse. What this is teaching you, Leo. Pisces is going to teach you either the easy way or the hard way, that the Eight of Cups will appear when soul work is required. It's time to walk away from the needs of others to restore the trust that has been damaged within yourself. The Eight of Cups depicts an eclipse where the moon is blocking out the sun. The sun represents how we like others to see us at our brightest and our most radiant. So the moon represents your authentic inner feelings, your deeper self. Sometimes the moon must take precedence over the sun. Your inner needs must come first now. You need to walk away from the need for validation. The Eight of Cups calls you to confront what you authentically experience and express it. Cry your tears and tend your wounds with loving kindness. Write in your journal and give yourself a tarot reading to identify what piece of you seeks repairing. In our search for love, it can be tempting to tuck away uncomfortable truths that influence events from beneath the surface. However, this image will always call you home. Listen to the whisper of your authentic self. This ageless wisdom will guide you back to wholeness. Okay? So that's what Spirit is telling you. That's what Pisces is going to teach you, Leo. Okay? Now, the next card. The Six of Pentacles. A lot of lessons you're learning from Pisces. I'm not surprised at all. Okay, Leo. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Don't worry. We're going to get to them next. They're not off the hook. You're lucky you get to go first. And nobody gets a free ride here, guys. Nobody. Okay? And this is no way trying to ever point out anybody's faults or mistakes. This is here to help us, guide us, heal us. Okay, so, and if you know anybody that needs this, please like, share, subscribe. Tell them to come join us. Please, please, please. Six of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth signs, right? Sixes are. What are sixes? Okay, so fives are. Sixes are. So fours are merit and deservingness. Fives are conflict and testing cards. And sixes are the soul, the center of the tree. They're beautiful, but this is in reverse. So let's find out what this is going to teach you. Six of Pentacles in reverse. It warns of extremes. Both partners aren't sharing their responsibilities equally. One partner may be excessively giving, while the other one is taking. Attempting to remain unchanged. Don't settle for less than the best. Come on, Leo. Long term, the Six of Pentacles reverse can highlight a relationship dynamic where one partner enables the other's bad habits, addictions, or self-destructive tendencies. Healing can happen, but first you must face the problem, create boundaries, and be willing to change. Professional support may be helpful. Insist on accountability. So in intimacy, the Six of Pentacles can signify an intimate relationship where one partner places the other on a pedestal. Feeling their entire worth hinges on the continued attention or approval. They may not believe their own beauty and they may struggle with the sexual confidence. Don't ever, I get that we look up to people. Like I have somebody that I learned from, he was like a spiritual teacher to me and I looked up to him. So I put him on this pedestal. But you guys don't forget that when we put these people on a pedestal, then we are lowering ourselves. Don't do that. Stay equal in everything. Even if you look up to them, that's fantastic. Then you see their good qualities and you have to have those good qualities too to see those good qualities. Do you see what I'm saying? Don't ever lower yourself to put somebody else on that pedestal. Don't do that, okay? Please. Because and then when we do that, what happens is the other partner loses respect for us. Because if we don't value our own worth, why should they, right? If we don't see the beauty in ourselves, how could anybody else ever see it? Nobody could ever love you more than you love yourself, guys, okay? So don't forget that. Seeking romance, this is if you're single, so we're not gonna delve into that because we don't got no singles. We're doing singles later. But let's get into what this card's teaching you. So you're going to learn this from Pisces in either on purpose or not on purpose, whatever. So the Six of Pentacles may be teaching you that the scales that appear on the Six of Pentacles can also be interpreted as a symbol for the universal law of karma. The concept pervades most every culture, but it is basically understood as what goes around comes around. The energy that you invest in your life is the energy that will eventually come out, even when you don't see the immediate results. Life inevitably holds its share of disappointments for everybody. All people deal with loss, upheaval, or situations they perceive to be unfair. The Six of Pentacles reminds you that everything in the universe eventually will balance out. If you feel unresolved about something that happened in the past, this card reassures you that all will be made right in time. However, you are responsible for restoring balance within your own heart. So if something is not right in your own heart, nobody can fix that. Nobody can mend that but you. Okay? That's another thing, guys. Don't point fingers and say, oh, well, this is what you need to do and you need to fix this. Don't do that, guys, because you know what? They might not be ready to fix it. If you're ready and they're not, so be it. And even if you're like, yes, this is true, and they need to know this. Let me tell you, sweetheart, it's going to fall on deaf ears until they are ready to look at themselves and know that they need that. Otherwise, you're going to be speaking a different language to them, okay? So don't say, you need to fix this, blah, 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 blah. Because first of all, it's not going to happen. Second of all, the only person that you can ever fix or heal is yourself, guys, okay? So please, I'm not doing this for any other person but you. Okay, if they're ready and they're gung-ho to get to working on self-improvement, so be it. More the merrier. This is the reason why I do it. But don't force anybody and don't tell anybody what they're doing is wrong because they're not going to understand and they're going to feel like you're attacking them. Okay, so no shaming, no blaming. Please read my description box, okay? All right, so let's get back to this. You are responsible for restoring balance within your own heart. Your current situation may be teaching you how to let go and allow karma to do its thing. Definitely, guys. So, the love that you invest in your life will always return in unexpected and often mysterious ways. All will be made right in time. Give yourself the loving kindness you wish to receive. Be your own benefactor. That which currently feels off kilter will rebalance in time. Nice. All right, guys. Now let's go on to the next one. 9 of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh, I didn't want to see this. Are you guys going through something with Pisces? Or what is going on, you guys? This is some serious stuff. So, 9s are an accumulation of its suit. It's on the bottom of true life. You're almost at the 10s. This is hard. However, Cups are feelings, emotions, relationships. And this is like a wish come true. So it's being reversed. So this is another lesson, Leo. You guys have a lot of lessons from Pisces. So this is what the Nine of Cups is teaching you. The Nine of Cups could be teaching you about self-acceptance. In tarot, we see a merchant looking very pleased with himself. He is seated before a grand table, right? His red cap hints at a passionate and uninhibited mind. His table is meticulously set with 9 golden cups. He has taken care to arrange like trophies. The cups symbolize the pride that he feels in all of the gifts that he has to offer. What he brings to the table is valuable. Notice how content he is within himself. We don't see another person in the image as being responsible for his happiness. We also don't perceive the merchant as having the perfect body or appearance. He feels good just as he is now. The self-acceptance of his gifts seem to attract the best luck. He's learned a valuable secret to making his wishes come true. Life doesn't need to be perfect before you can begin enjoying it. The Nine of Cups encourages you to accept yourself and say yes to the pleasure again. Stop waiting for perfection. It doesn't exist. You are worthy of reveling in your beauty and your sensuous gifts right now. Come on, Leo. You guys are beautiful. Are you kidding me? Come on. Okay, so here's the Three of Cups. Now, this is not in reverse, so it's not trying to teach you something. However, this is the energy that you are in right now. So let's find out. Threes are the divinity. It's like a celebration, kind of. Could be not. You take it as it resonates, guys. You make sense of it. The Three of Cups. So this is like the famous 3 graces, right? Okay, so like they're Greek, from like Greek mythology, if you think about it. So these are like the goddesses, right? There's charm, character, charisma. The 3 graces could help mortals sparkle and shine. Although some individuals seem to be born with more charisma than others, you can always increase your personal charm through your attitude. Okay, so I get it, right? You walked away, or you feel like you had to walk away for stuff, whatever. There's not people. This is people pleasing. You must have put somebody on a pedestal, maybe. Right here, it's saying that don't forget your worth. He sets these up here. He's not perfect. He's never going to be perfect, but he brings his own luck, right? And this is how you're going to do that. I love it. Okay, so although some individuals seem to be born with more charisma than others, you can always increase your personal charm through your attitude. Ask yourself, how are people feeling after they are done interacting with me? If you are exercising your charm, people will inexplicably feel really good after spending time with you. When the Three of Cups appears, you may begin to feel more radiant, engaging, and attractive. This card encourages you to flirt, laugh, dance, and socialize. Come on, Leos, courage. Do it. Okay, so to increase your charisma, embrace what makes you shine. Pull out all the stops. Use your charms to the fullest, for they can magically attract your desires towards you. The Three of Cups will always encourage you to smile more, express yourself, and stand out. Nice, guys. I like it. You guys got this. I want to hear about this. I want you guys to tell me that it worked. Okay, so the Three of Cups in a new relationship could be like signifying like flirting, joy, excitement. The person that you're attracted to radiates charm and positive energy. Try not to impose too much seriousness on this union at the beginning stages, okay? Establish a bond based on fun first. Keep it light. Enjoy laughter and freeness of spirit. This card can also signify a new love interest that is extremely physically attractive. Nice. Look, hey, if you're Leo, I mean, yeah. If you're in a long-term relationship, this card can indicate enjoyable activities that can rekindle fun and freedom. So you and your partner share a good sense of humor. The message of the Three of Cups is always to allow time for laughter and to have fun again. Involve yourselves in more activities where you can both let your hair down. All right, so intimacy. There's a playful and flirtatious quality to this card. You are embracing your seductive charm. Nice. And it's time to cast aside perfectionism. There it is again, guys. Come on, Leos. There is no such thing as perfectionism. And the only reason why there is perfectionism, that people made that up in order to not have to show up. Okay, nobody's perfect. And if there was one set of perfect in this world, like let's say this was the perfect nail polish, right? This is the perfect nail polish ever. So in that, perfect world in Pleasantville, this is the perfect nail polish. everybody would want this nail polish. You see what I'm saying? But this perfect might be some perfect to this person, but not perfect to this person. Do you see what I'm saying? So don't ever limit yourself that way. Don't ever put labels on yourself. Don't limit yourself that way. Don't ever do that, okay? Please don't do that, guys. Get that perfectionism out of your head. It's horrible. Okay, so whenever the Three of Cups appears, it gives you permission to give yourself over to pleasure. This card also signifies an intense physical attraction to a strikingly beautiful lover. Nice. I like it. We're not doing the singles right now, so desires. Okay, so the Three of Cups signifies a desire to express yourself. Lighten up. Release expectations that are making you take life too seriously. You don't need to be constantly attached to somebody to begin feeling good now. Allow others to see you shine. Socialize. Reconnect with friends. Release self-limiting and release all self-limiting inhibitions, okay? Don't limit yourselves. Like I said, don't limit yourselves. Don't put a label on yourselves. Don't do that. We are all different people, okay? People like certain things. People don't like certain things. Be yourself, okay? That's what this world, there's nobody else like you, and that's what makes this world so great. Swear to God. Okay, so your partnership may be experiencing a lull in passion and enthusiasm. Upright or reverse, the Three of Cups hints at bonds established long ago through shared joy. If your partner is willing, it may be time to reconnect with what made you more carefree in the past. Okay, so try to lighten up a bit on each other, guys. Okay, relationships are hard and they're tough, but don't forget why you guys fell in love to begin with. Okay, so if you're struggling with connecting, it could be because you feel insecure. Participate in low pressure engagement with friends before dating again. Place your toe in the water before taking the plunge. Reestablish your confidence slowly. Smile. Be gentle and understanding with yourself. Don't expect too much too soon. Okay? All right. So now let's get on to Pisces. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Pisces, you got the Two of Pentacles. Earth signs. Twos are partnerships, unions. Oh, let's see. Two of Pentacles. This is like a balance, right? This is balancing something out. So for my Pisces, you are dealing with a Leo. The Two of Pentacles represents unpredictable energy. In a love reading, it symbolizes fluid events that are still changing and evolving. This card can also represent a love interest who acts erratically or unpredictably. The Two of Pentacles encourages you to keep your sense of humor when the unexpected occurs. People who harbor rigid expectations for how their love life should unfold often have a problem with this card. The Two of Pentacles doesn't necessarily signify good or bad events, just unexpected ones. So you have a choice. You can either get bent out of shape because life is not unfolding according to your expectations, or you can adapt to where the energy is flowing. In nature, that which cannot evolve goes extinct, right? So it's the same for relationships. Life doesn't adhere to a preordained script. People are changeable and will likely evolve beyond the person you first met. The elastic quality to this card challenges you to stretch yourself and to adapt. If you remain rigidly resistant, your expectations can snap in two. Okay? Now, the next card we got is the Seven of Pentacles. You guys got a lot of earth side, a lot of pentacles, guys. A lot of material. A lot of material in your reading, Pisces. Sevens are the illusionary success, right? So let's see. This is the one where you got to kind of like change perceptions, you know? Because either way you look at this card, it could be good or bad, right? It's just however this card is basically like, okay, well, you can look at it like it's bad, like, oh my God, I did all this work and this is all that came out of it. Or look at it like, wow, I did all this work and this is what came out of it. So it's all in your mind. All in your mind. Everything is all in your mind. That's our reality, right? Your personal reality is your reality, okay? So the Seven of Pentacles will often appear when you are still waiting for your future hopes to manifest. Although this card can test your patience, it also carries an encouraging message. You are on the right track. Keep going. In a love reading, the Seven of Pentacles symbolizes the concept of divine timing. That which you hope for will materialize, but only when you are ready for it and not before. Everything has its season, and our most momentous I can't talk. Are we still in Mercury retrograde, guys? I'm Gemini. Momentous. Our momentous events occur exactly when they are meant to. The Seven of Pentacles will appear when you've been working on yourself. Unlike the Seven of Cups, which signifies hoping, wishing, and fantasizing about your dreams coming true, the Seven of Pentacles affirms the actionable steps that you've taken towards manifesting your desires. Everything is growing just as it should. The Seven of Pentacles reminds you to chillax and simply allow your dream to manifest at its right time. It's time to focus on another source of excitement while you are waiting. And remember, a watched pot never boils, guys. In a relationship, in a new relationship, if you are in a new relationship with a Leo, the Seven of Pentacles emphasizes a clear message. Take your time. You are on the right track, but events are still changing, growing, and developing. Take it slow. Be present and enjoy the moments you are creating with your new love interest. Rather than getting too far ahead of yourself with future fears or plans, stay present. In a long-term partnership, if you've been with a Leo for a long time, your relationship has matured slowly and steadily over the years. You can count on your partner to remain consistent and to seek the most practical route towards future security. You're both arrived at a stage in your life where there will be fewer surprises. That's always a good thing, right? Long-term investments, both personal and financial, are finally paying off. In intimacy, the Seven of Pentacles can signify it's better to move slowly when it comes to sex. Savor the moment. Let this excitement build. There is no need to rush. This card can also signify a time of waiting between intimate encounters. One partner may have many external demands that must be seen to. Okay, so the desired nature of this card, it's time to step back from what you have been so fixated on. Okay, desiring something can cause you to feel that it will never arrive. This may not be the most exciting period, but all will manifest in its proper time. Find something constructive to engage your mind with while you are waiting for your harvest. This card often signifies a need for patience. Yes, have patience with them, because if you're watching this, they're working on themselves, right? Pisces, they need to work on themselves. And they're telling you, if you hold patience, this is going to pay off. Okay? That's what they're letting you know. If you weren't watching. You got the Leo card. Like you won a game show, Rose, right? I mean, everybody wants their part. I mean, I would want to see my person get my card. You know, like I think that's pretty dope. So you are pretty lucky, Leos. Let's find out what this means. And it's pretty awesome that you're with a Leo and you get this card. And it's meant to be, right? So Spirit is really telling you guys this is really meant to be. So this person embodying the strength has a noble bearing and loves being in the spotlight. Heads turn. We already went into this one. Okay, we already talked about this one. So let's go into the relationship aspect of it. The new relationship. So a strength personality will seek a mate who is vibrant as they are. They don't seek a perfect partner, but do desire somebody who is improving their life in some way. Ta-da! Ta-da! There you go. Okay, so a strength person will be repelled by anybody who appears unmotivated. In the beginning of a relationship, this person seeks energy, attention, passion, action, and fun. Long term, a strength card can signify a relationship that has weathered many challenges. This card can also appear when one partner must exert self-control over their own desires to maintain the balance of this union. Strength often implies a continuing challenge that must be habitually confronted. However, the foundation of this partnership is very strong. In intimacy, the strength can symbolize a passionate, instinctive attraction. The chemistry can feel overwhelmingly intense, especially in the beginning. Savor the building passions of the courtship phase, but take your time. This will ensure the smoldering passion does not burn out too quickly, guys. Okay? Seeky, or no, we're not doing any singles. We'll do those at the end. So this strength card can represent a desire to reclaim power. However, this requires that some difficult emotions need to be tamed. The lion on this card can represent overwhelming feelings to rein in, such as jealousy, anger, pride, or passion. Self-improvement is required and will be reinforced by making better decisions and making the choice to be strong. All right, so now the last and final card, and then we'll do an overall for both, okay? So the Knight of Pentacles. You guys got a lot of Pentacles in your reading. So my beautiful Pisces, the Knight of Pentacles. All Knights are movement, remember. But you see how he's holding that pentacle? He's like, oh, here, look at my pentacle. Solid, right? Look in the background. See that? It's like all plowed. It's beautiful. So the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles can captivate you with his potential. He exudes an aura of self-confidence and all the external trappings of success. The problem is the Knight of Pentacles hasn't quite reached his full potential yet. In a love reading, this Knight of Pentacles can represent a person who attracts you with his possibilities. However, the Knight of Pentacles is usually slow to grow. That's why you need to have patience. Leo, you need to have patience with them, and they need to have patience with you. Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles will often step on the brakes before making a big commitment. He also harbors a secret frustration for not quite attaining the success he aspires to. The appearance of this card will often advise you to keep your expectations in check. Be aware of projecting your wants and your desires on a person who is currently unable to deliver the total package. At his best, the Knight of Pentacles is attractive and charming and exudes confidence. And he has great plans and aspirations for the future. At his worst, he can be stagnant and slow to grow, and he will constantly keep you waiting. So, in a new relationship, when you have this new relationship, the Knight of Pentacles can signify a partnership where the reality doesn't always match hopes or expectations. So this card also represents a relationship where one person is constantly stepping on the brakes. You may have to decide if you're willing to repeatedly wait for this person to express their intentions for the future. This card came out. In a long-term partnership, there may be a financial decision or a major commitment that affects the partnership that should be placed on hold as you learn more. See the details and gather more information before rushing ahead. This card also represents a partner who is at a pause in their personal or professional life. This person will resist feeling rushed. In intimacy, the Knight of Pentacles can represent a very sensual lover. He feels at home in the realm of physical pleasure. The lovemaking may be so good, it may affect your perspectives about the other aspects of the relationship that actually do need the work. When you're, well, we're not doing singles, so the desires of this card can represent a desire for a personal relationship that seems out of reach, okay? Wow, look at this. Remember you got that in reverse, Leo? Look at, they got it too. So now this is both you guys put together, okay? But I'll read that in a second. So the Knight of Pentacles represents a desire for a personal relationship that seems just out of reach. The situation you are inquiring about has loads of potential. However, watch out for using their possibilities as substitutes for their actual reality. This card also signifies desire for a person who feels stuck within their personal development. So you guys, they gave you advice on how to get this going. So I wish you guys the best of luck. Like I really do. You both are working on yourselves. Take it easy on each other because you both are working on yourselves, okay? Give your guys, remember they said have patience. And if you guys can actually have patience and work through this, and the garden is actually going to be really full in the end and very, I guess, worth it. It'll be worth the wait, right? So the Hangman came out in reverse. That means that there's something to be learned here, both of you. So these cards represent both of you in the relationship, the overall of the relationship, okay? So we'll see what this is going to teach you guys and why this Eight of Cups is here. I don't like that. But remember, the Eight of Cups is also he's walking away for his own. It doesn't mean he's walking away from this relationship. It means he's walking away for his greater good so that he's going to work on himself, right? Because Spirit clearly said you guys have a couple things to work on. When you guys work on those things and you get them actually going, you're going to have a wonderful relationship, right? But remember, you guys have to have patience with each other. Remember, each other's human, okay? So what this Hangman may be teaching you is teaching you that the necessity of stretching beyond an immediate desire for gratification. He asks you to do the right thing, even if the right thing is hard. Often he appears in your life. He often appears when your life feels like it has been turned upside down. The message many of us unconsciously receive from the world is that all discomfort is bad. It needs to be medicated, it needs to be numbed or forgotten, but do it as soon as possible. Society also tells us that we should always be with somebody and happy all the time. However, sometimes life requires us to endure uncomfortable work on ourselves and our relationships. It's time to free yourself from a current hang-up. Although you may be going through some temporary discomfort for now, it is all in the service of improving your relationship and your life. The Hangman knows that the thing making you uncomfortable is also where your growth is happening. Nice, guys. See? Now, the Eight of Pentacles. And this is the overall of the relationship for Leo and Pisces. I like this. See how different this reading is, guys? It's way different from the ones I did before. And I like this because we actually get somewhere. And it's really, really educational, right? So leave your comments and tell me what you guys think and if you guys like it. Also, don't forget to cross-watch other signs if you have a brother, sister, boss, classmate, whoever, friend. All these have to do with not relationships, but partnerships, unions, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so this Eight of Cups calls you home to your truth. It's when it's difficult or inconvenient. Your inner self will always reveal the truth about yourself and your relationships, even if you initially feel resistant to hearing it. Buried suspicions can no longer be denied, numbed, or neglected. The Eight of Cups can initiate a time of soul searching or seeking what is real rather than maintaining a facade. This card appears when navigating through confusing emotions or overcoming a period of depression. In a love reading, the Eight of Cups can represent the process of withdrawal that helps one reconnect with their authentic self. This card often accompanies feelings of anxiety, unluckiness, or feeling that your life has gone off target. Before proceeding with the situation, this card ensures you are clear within yourself and with the truth. Finally, the Eight of Cups will call you to trust your instincts and to walk away from any situation that you know has been gaslighting you. That doesn't mean walk away from the relationship. That just means if somebody's trying to gaslight you, they don't want to look at things. They don't want to look at things for what they are and to just walk away from that. Don't feed into it. Okay, that's what that means. So in a new relationship, one or both partners are undergoing a journey of emotional self-discovery. They may have just walked away from a relationship that failed to nurture their deepest needs. This person requires alone time and may periodically withdraw to regain clarity. Don't rush this individual if they are not ready. Trust your instincts and be patient as circumstances become clearer. In a long-term relationship, the Eight of Cups signifies a relationship that thrives when both partners can occasionally separate to restore clarity. This card does not necessarily foretell a breakup. It can reflect a midlife crisis or a desire to restore a piece of oneself that they feel like they're missing. The Eight of Cups could also indicate a partner who periodically retreats. Although you may feel the wish to connect, you must allow this person space. They will seek you when they are ready. This card can also signify a sexual relationship where one partner longs for a deeper, more substantive connection. Both partners benefit from clarifying their needs and their expectations. So the desire of this card, it signifies a desire to clarify one's own needs separate from the relationship identity. So that's what this was all about. Leo, you need to work on yourself, and Pisces, you need to work on yourself. And you guys don't, because these are so different, you can't expect the other person to do it for you or know what you're going through. You have to work on this, like I said in the beginning of this. Nobody could ever fix you or heal you. You're the only person that can do that. And you can't heal or fix your partner. Okay, so if they're not ready to do this, you can't say, well, this is what's wrong with you and you need to fix this, because that's not what this is about. Because like I said, you'll be speaking a different language to them, because until they actually want to see it for themselves, they don't care. So don't waste your time, your breath, nothing. And don't even try, because you can't fix them anyways. This is about fixing yourself, and when you guys fix yourselves, then the relationship will be better. And that's why Spirit says for you guys to have patience, okay? So it's telling you guys that need to separate from fixing, when you guys need to work on yourselves to separate out of the relationship. That doesn't mean break up. That just means that work on yourselves alone and then come back into the relationship. That's what that means, okay? Yep, so your own needs separate from the relationship identity. You also feel compelled to walk away from any situation that's no longer worthy of you. It is better to be single for a time than to deviate from your truth. That's up to you guys. I'm in no way. I don't tell you guys what to do. Don't say, well, she told me to. No, I did not. It's your own choice. So there is your reading. Leo and Pisces. I knew it was going to be fun, you guys. It always is. Let me know if you guys like this better. And don't forget to cross-watch other signs. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and light. Okay, so because we're doing a love or relationship reading, whatever, even if it's not a relationship reading, I'm going to do a quick how they feel about you. So, well, Spirit is actually going to do it. So how many cards Spirit wants you to do, it wants you to know, is they call the shots. So this is still Leo and this is Taurus. So this is going to be how Leo feels about Taurus. Okay, this first card or cards. Thanks, Spirit Guide, Angels, Ancestors, Christian. I'm really grateful. How does Leo feel about Pisces? How does Leo feel about Pisces? And then we'll get a couple Four of Cups. All right, so Leo feels, well, this person may be unable to see or accept a good thing being offered at this time. They may be feeling pressured and stressed by other obligations. You can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. Okay, so that is how Leo is feeling. Now this one's for Pisces. This is the Ten of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yikes. Okay, so the Ten of Wands. So this is how Taurus feels about Leo. So Ten of Wands in reverse. This person is feeling burdened, weighed down by obligations, and exhausted. Often this card will represent somebody who is in service to the needs of a relationship, family obligations, or their work. Selflessness is their best and worst trait. And then the Knight of Pentacles. So they also feel, because it's in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse would be, didn't they get that? You guys got that in your reading, remember? Knight of Pentacles, this person feels ready to promise more than what they can actually deliver. It is important to be aware of their limitations. Although this card can signify possible successes in the future, you may have to come to terms with what they can deliver now. So, this person is also feeling a current imbalance in the relationship. Something important or desired may appear to be withheld. One partner may also feel that they are doing all the giving while the other one does all the taking. Identify what the imbalance is and start speaking honestly about it. That was in your guys' reading, remember? Five of Cups in reverse, guys. Yikes. That one is the sorrow one, remember? The testing. So the Five of Cups in reverse. So this person may be tempted to cast themselves in the victim role. They may be looking at the challenges they're facing as unfair and may not be accountable for their part in the current difficulties. This card can represent a skewed perspective. So you gotta change your perspective, guys. Remember, when we feel like we're victims, remember, we're mirroring that, okay? So you gotta ask yourself, why are you even allowing it, right? You can't play victim all the time because you're actually allowing that because you need to unconsciously, you know, that's something you need to heal from, okay? Eight of Swords. I'm going to do one more for Taurus and then that'll be the end of the reading, okay? Remember, I told you guys that these readings are not, you know, you have to want to actually look at yourself in a different light because I'm not pointing fingers. At the same time, you guys can't point fingers either. This is all about your own self-reflection, okay? So the Eight of Swords. And if you're not ready for that, then please stop watching and come back when you are, okay? So the Eight of Swords. Is that, no, that's not reverse. I was going to say, oh my gosh, is that reverse? You guys must be going through it. I think everybody is, though, on a lighter note. Eight of Swords. So this person feels like you are looking to be rescued or saved. There may be unspoken pressures and expectations placed on the partnership to fulfill a need that wasn't met in the past. Change your demeanor from passive to reactive to assertive and empowered. Remember I said, they can't, I mean, if we want somebody to respect us, but why would they respect us if we're not even respecting ourselves, right? Somebody can only love you as much as you love yourself. So we can't expect somebody to see us in a different light if you don't even see that within yourself, right? Five of Wands in reverse. And then this is it. This is how Taurus feels about Leo. Five of Wands. Now I know fives are testing cards, so can't really think this is going to be too bad, right? I hope you guys get through it. Remember, Spirit said that if you guys have patience and you guys work through your own issues, not point fingers at them for them to fix them, and you say that it's all their fault. Each person takes himself out of the relationship, fixes themselves, and you guys have patience with each other. Spirit even said that this is worth the wait. Remember? That garden is actually worth waiting for. So Five of Wands. So, Five of Wands in reverse. So this person feels insecure. It's feeling insecure. They may express this as being competitive, argumentative, or combative in your relationship. Upright or reverse, the Five of Wands represents immature and irrational behaviors. Yeah, guys, you guys got to work on yourselves. It's clearly in the whole reading. So this is how they feel. Let's see. Let's take a couple messages from Spirit because those are some pretty tough Those are pretty tough, guys. Sorry about that. Well, I'm not really sorry. That's spirit. I can't control that. Look at this is the first one. I am growing through every experience. I am doing the best that I can, and I'm enough. Happiness looks gorgeous on me. It sure does. I am valuable. You are valuable. I know my worth. I will be a magnet for ideas today. I will not look back. I will only look forward. And look at, this is for both of you. I accept myself as I am. There's your reading, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.